to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And we're back because Bloody Disgusting, Damien Leone, they just dropped the Terrifier 3 teaser, and we want to break it down for you guys.
We could have Christmas on Halloween and live like Jack and Sally.
If we want.
Dude, I'm psyched, man. I remember Damien Leone tweeted this is going to be the most brutal Terrifier ever.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how much more brutal they can go, because the second one, oh my gosh, the bedroom scene or whatever you want to call it, that was a little much for me. I know a lot of people are like, yeah. I'm like, oh gosh.
You made it sound like a porno. The bedroom
It was
scene.
not.
The bedroom scene. It sounds like a
That's
sex.
not what I meant.
How about that bedroom scene?
Yeah. Let's get into breaking this down.
Yeah, we're going to break it all down because there were a lot of quick, jumps. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to slow things down.
Yeah.
That horror couple.
Oh, yeah.
That horror couple. That horror couple. That horror couple. And they talk about horror.
Like and subscribe. As soon as the teaser opens up,
Well, we see Bloody Disgusting logo.
we do Screambox.
We are in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
We know that right away.
Yeah, and we see Lauren Lavera, who was our awesome final girl from the sequel of Terrifier, and I loved her. I thought she was an amazing final girl. She really brought the movie in for me, like really made me really fall in love with her and her character, so I'm really excited to see where she goes in this movie.
You gotta think about this character too, like the PTSD. What has she gone through since part 2? Is she ready to fight? I did like the scene with her around the flames, whatever that was.
That was really cool.
That was really cool looking, dude. And then it cuts to like Art dressed as Santa Claus, bro. Like,
And we ain't talking Tim Allen,
Papa Shisho.
and we're talking Art the Clown.
Dude, I'm wondering if are we talking maybe like Silent Night, Deadly Night style?
Naughty.
Oh, Billy? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I love Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's like one of my favorite Christmas horror movies.
Hell yeah.
So good.
Naughty.
Naughty.
I was wondering who was in that doorway screaming though. That lady was like, ah!
Yeah, for a second it looked like, you said it looked like the mother
I
from
thought
the
it was,
sequel, but I can't really tell. We have it on a freeze frame right here. I don't think that's her. No, it couldn't be, but unless it was a flashback or something, but no, I don't think that's her.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
We could be introduced to a new cast too, so we don't know. But somebody's terrified of Santa Art Clown. He grabs some guy by the shoulders. It wasn't for a massage though. I think he's attacking some dude. Goes through a door like
Cutting wood.
like Jack's cutting wood. Like Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Yeah, it does look like that actually.
Wendy, I cannot type with this racket.
Yeah. He's dressed up as Santa, which is really cool because we've seen him on Halloween for 2 movies. So I guess this one's going to take place completely during the holidays, which is different.
Yeah, but it's coming out in October, so it'll have the Halloween vibe. I'm
That
sure.
is true.
How about that lady with the melted face?
We see she's from the first movie. Yeah, she was in the last one too at the very end. Yeah.
Wow. Could that be her family, or is she like with somebody
She
else?
might be like Laurie Strode in it from Rob Zombie's H2, where she's moved in with like other people now.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna meet a new cast because
Yeah.
Art needs fresh victims. So yeah, she's like in a panic right here, like, God damn!
Yeah.
He's back and he's ruining Christmas. Then this next shot is wild, bro.
We have, it looks like the lady from the first movie that we just mentioned, with their poor face mutilated. She's coming out of the of like a grimy, like blood.
Dude, it looks like
Grimy, blood-soaked bathtub.
it looks like the Evil Dead remake.
It looks like the Saw bathroom.
Mommy's with the maggots now. Is that the
I think
brother?
it's the brother. He's looking through the garbage or the laundry.
Or his desk.
Something. Yeah, he's looking through something.
He's going through his desk.
And we see the Christmas lights in the background as obviously to indicate
He's
that
like,
it is
where's my
Christmas.
Pokemon card?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shot of Art.
And then we have a shot. He looks like he's in Whoville.
Yeah, he does, dude. I like the Christmas atmosphere around it too. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Then the music hits. We get another flash. Lavera is on the run, dog.
Running. She's probably got, like you said, some severe PTSD from the previous movie that she's having to deal with. Like I mentioned, like H2, like Laurie Strode having to deal with all that.
Another thing we didn't think of is this whole thing could be mental in her head.
That is true. Yeah.
Like who's to say Art really is there physically? Like
yeah.
Art
Okay.
art could be haunting
that
her.
That could be, yeah.
Oh, look
That's
at
like
this.
It looks like a statue of art instead of actually being art, doesn't
Dude,
it?
he's like covered in dust and spider webs too.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks wild, man. Is that a construction worker? Like,
yeah, it looks like it from the shot, yeah.
See that orange vest?
They're like investigating.
Art comes to life.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. It's not a statue.
Dude, he comes up like those animatronics at like Spirit Halloween that like scare the crap out of the kids.
I think this year they're making one.
Are
I
they?
want to say that I saw that somewhere.
Is it classic art or
I think it's classic art. Yeah,
could be-
I want to say that, but I'd have to double check.
You know what's
I'll
cool?
double
You
check.
could just put a Santa hat on him to make it
That's
part 3.
true. Just be like.
You can modify. You can. Coming up, Art sits in this pool of blood. Then another flash happens, and we're seeing a little shower, wickety wham bam.
Yeah, that's been done a lot. So it's actually like a really
What,
like
sex
a
in the shower?
What? I mean, in slasher movies, like.
We don't do that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
It's annoying. They
always make it look like it's easy, like in the movies or in
Yeah.
a TV show, but then when it comes down to actually trying to do it in real life, it's like, it's not that simple.
Yeah, water like hits off the body and then like into my ear and my
Yeah.
eye, and I'm like, God damn it. And then, right after the shower bloodbath, that's like Psycho style, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really cool, actually. Yeah.
And then, we see Art like just representing like holiday glasses. He's like, "What up, dog?"
Like he's going to the work Christmas party.
right?
Now he's making blood snow angels.
That is a wild scene. Like, out of the whole trailer, that's the one thing I remember the most. Is probably that stuck out in my brain. I was like, dude, a blood snow angel. That's awesome. Talk about bringing horror into Christmas. I don't know if I've ever seen that done before.
No, yeah, and he's got like the random like leg next to him.
I love that, man. I like the outline after he's done to making the angel, though, the actual blood snow
It does look
angel.
like an angel a little bit.
Yeah. And then the logo.
Damien Leone's Terrifier 3.
I like how the 3 is red. It looks like it's in blood.
Yeah.
I dig it, but it's also
still the original font, which is really cool.
And
I
it's
really
also
like
it's
that.
also Christmas colors.
That is
like
true.
White
Yeah,
and red.
red. It looks like candy cane.
Yeah.
A bloody one, but still.
And how about that like 80s synth?
I love the sound.
What was that?
The synthesizing. Yeah. It's okay.
Synthesizer.
Spit it out, Rob.
Synthesizer.
Yeah, synthesizer.
Yeah,
that Cynthy John Carpenter type.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was straight out of like John Carpenter or like any like slasher from like 1985.
Yeah, I love that. That's true. Yeah.
It sounds straight out of like VHS tape 1985. This has the feeling to me of like an old school 80s slasher.
Yeah, but just probably a lot gorier and grosser.
Oh yeah, no,
they have that reputation. These movies, they take it to the extreme even more each time. So,
yeah, well, I said in the intro, Damien tweeted that this is going to be like they're going to really push the envelope even more so. So I don't know where they're going to go with this.
I guess I don't know. Yeah. Whew. Like I said, the last one, there was one scene where it's hard for me, even though it's so over the top, it's supposed to be like funny or whatever. I can't sit. That scene is very hard to sit through. I will not watch that scene again.
The bedroom scene.
Yeah, the bedroom scene.
Yeah.
But it looks really spooky, like holiday-ish spooky. We've got Art, we've got Christmas. You put the two together. You got Art the Clown on Christmas. You got some crazy stuff happening.
As far as returning cast members, I think it's just Lavera, Art,
and David Howard Thornton, and
the
Elliot
face lady
was the brother's name.
Yeah, the brother was there too. I think all like the living members are coming back.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be like a whole new cast of like people we're gonna meet because, like I said,
everybody got killed in the last.
There's got to be a new body count for Art, so I think she probably moved on to like a new family, and now they're in trouble. It looks awesome, dude. And what is it, October 11th or something?
October 11th, it comes to theaters, and it's early October, so that's really exciting. Little Christmas in your October there, but it's Art, so it's okay.
it's Art the Clown, and Art. He's an artist.
And maybe it'll be out on digital in time for unless that's too soon. I was gonna say maybe it'll be out on digital. We can watch it for Christmas.
It might. It
depends, I guess.
Yeah. But that would be really cool. And it seems to me like this is one of those Christmas movies you can watch year round.
I think so. Yeah.
And like which really hasn't been done with Christmas horror yet.
It's hard for me to watch unless it's Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't like watching Christmas horror unless it's November, December.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I think you are the same way.
But I think this movie will have
because it's Art the Clown. Yeah.
It'll have like that Halloween vibe where we could or Michael Myers vibe where we could just watch it anytime.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe we can just pop this in again. I'm hoping it's not as long as Terrifier 2.
That was a little long.
My only problem with Terrifier 2 was it was over 2 hours, and I don't have the attention span for that.
Please. Felt like you were watching Marvel or Star Wars.
I like my slasher films like hour and a half tops, like maybe even shorter. Like I like them quick. I like them like a TikTok almost.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the pornos. I feel like the guys last too long, and I don't have the time for that. I'm like, plus it makes me feel bad. Like I'm not doing well.
Oh my god. If you guys have seen the teaser trailer for Terrifier 3, please comment down below. What are your thoughts? Did you see some things that we missed? We did a quick run through, so I'm sure there's a few things we probably missed in our breakdown. So make sure you comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Are you excited for another Art the Clown movie? Are you not? Make sure you're hitting the bell to be notified when we drop all of our new horror movie reviews, horror movie trailer breakdowns, Walking Dead show reviews, that kind of thing. So make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It means the world to us.
David Howard Thornton has good taste in YouTube channels.
He does.
Hey horror fans, how you doing? It's me, David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown himself, and I want you guys to check out That Horror Couple on YouTube. Or else!
I didn't even tell him to say that.
No, yeah.
He just said that on his own. I was like, whoa.
We also have a Spread Shop t-shirt account if you want to check it out. It's on our main YouTube page. Next to our community tab is our store tab. Click that. It takes you right to Spread Shop. We have hats, shirts, mugs, that sort of thing. So if you're interested in any of that, please check it out. They have this awesome design like on Rob's hat. I picked it up this time. A little change of pace.
Oh yeah, put it on your head. Rocking it. Yo, gangster.
What about this way?
I don't know. I have lice.
Make sure you guys are comment down below. Please, please, please subscribe. We have so many new viewers coming in, and it says a certain percentage of you guys are not hitting that subscribe button when you come back. So please, just make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. It means the world to us.
It's free.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for those of you who do come back and watch our videos and interact with us. We appreciate it more than you know. We love you all. Thank you so, so much.
All right, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.